Alright, so this is Focus on Liberia. My name is Prince Moba. I have come to speak with some of our brothers who are classified as disadvantaged youth on these patches of the drugs law. As you may be aware, the Liberian Senate on yesterday concurred with the House of Representatives on the passage of the drugs law, making it a non-bailable offense for the importers, the dealers, and as well as the end users, but with the condition that the end users can be signed for on bail. Before me are a few of the gentlemen who are on substances, to be specific on drugs. I kind of talk to them, when the law is passed, when it's signed in law by the president or handbilled by the president, rather, it becomes a law, it takes effect. But one of the things that we should also look at is the process of rehabilitation and reintegration into society. People who are on drugs, they have to be rehabilitated, they have to be reintegrated into society. So I want to speak to them. Firstly, what do they make of the passage of the law? The second aspect to the interview will be what can they say to the government. So before me, I few of them. Let me speak with the first brother. Brother, what's your name?
My name is Mama Sare.
Okay. So welcome to Focus on Liberia. How you doing?
I'm doing 2 days after.
Great. So the government of Liberia has passed the drugs law. You know, the legislature work in twofold, the House of Representatives and the House of Senate. The House of Representatives passed a law and sent it to the Liberian Senate. The Liberian Senate on yesterday concurred, agree with the House that there is a law on drugs. And that law says anybody who is caught using drugs, selling drugs, they go to jail. It's a non-bailable crime, meaning that as soon as they grab you, you go to jail. They also had a provision that said the end users like you will have time for bail. Someone can sign for them. But on the overall, what do you make of the passage of the law?
The passage of the Liberian Senate and the legislative law, I agree, because we the youth who are taking the substance, we are not seeing a better future. So we are hoping on the government, and the government should take up on this substance what we are going through. We want to put stop to drugs use men.
Okay.
We are drug users. We don't want to be anymore
using drugs. Abusing drugs, yeah.
Drugs is abusive to our left, so we want to put stop to it. I want to tell the Senate, the legislature, I'm aware of being in society.
So that means appreciate them for that law, right?
I appreciate them for the law.
Okay.
Of course, that all the youth in Liberia must take step on it.
Okay. So the next thing I'd like to know from you is that, making the drugs law or having it in the country, making it effective is another thing. It means that, the drugs will not be all around. But people who are using the drugs also, they are addicted to the drugs. Addicted means they used to it.
Yeah.
So what should be done to them? Before even the law can be enforced.
Before the law can be enforced, the people that are addicted to the law,
to the drugs,
let it be addicted to the drugs. Let it be rehabilitated. Let it be rehabilitated and put in a good future.
Okay.
Let it be put in a society that all we can make things simple, so we all can live better in the future.
All right. So meaning you asking the government to set up rehabilitation centers, right?
Yes.
Where you go there and take treatment and be okay and get back to society, right?
And make our users in there somehow they can be there and do trade and do another thing in the future that the other family or either people behind you can benefit from what you try to put yourself into good news.
Okay. So what happens if that does not happen? What happens if government doesn't do that? If government not do that one for you, they just be running behind you, holding you and putting you into jail. What happens? Okay. I hope the government is listening. So your main reason here is you welcome the idea for the law to come. But you calling on government to have system to
it.
That it will help you, right?
It will help you join mission.
Okay. Your name again?
My name is Amasale.
Thank you so much. So I think if government calls you, say, we want to use you as an ambassador, that you'll be going around talking to your friends that, oh, got law on the thing now. They think the government's now passed law that anybody that taking this time around, it's a law. They will put you in jail, you go to jail for a lifetime, and nobody there to sign for you, nobody can sign for you because it's not there before again. You'll be willing to go around from county to county to talk to your friends who are taking drugs to live.
You're
going to be an ambassador.
I want to be an ambassador for my other friends to move on in their life. So I can to talk to them, how to make a step from all of the ghetto.
Okay. Thank you so much. Let me speak to another gentleman. Rest you there. My brother, you here with Amasale and you are live on Focus on Liberia television. We kind of talk to you on this, the passes of the drugs law by the Liberian government. Yesterday, the Liberian Senate, yesterday was the 10th of November 2022, the Liberian Senate concurred. That means they agree with the House of Representatives to pass a drug law, making it non-bailable. Non-bailable means when you commit a crime, nobody can stand for you. It almost looks like rape. It looks like murder. When you kill somebody, those are, crimes under the Liberian law. They call first-degree felony. And so, if you commit a crime, nobody can stand for you. What do you make of the passage of the law on yesterday? What's your name first? Eh? That'll be audible, Daniel. You said Daniel?
Daniel.
Okay, Daniel. Okay. So, Daniel, let me ask a few questions. You look younger than Amma. I don't know whether it's your face or that's true.
Yes.
How old are you, Daniel? Be audible, Daniel. Let me hear you. The people that are watching, they want to hear you, Daniel. Yeah? You're 22 now. Okay, so when you started taking drugs?
Audible.
Huh? 2013. How did you get into drugs business, Daniel?
Any job one of the SD when I was
All right, so tell me, do you have parents in Monrovia? You got your people here?
Parents, my father traveled.
Or your father traveled the state? You can talk to your father sometime? Okay. So now you've been watched across the world. You don't focus on Liberia. Tell me, what you make of the passage of the law yesterday? They said they passed that law yesterday. What you make of it?
All right. Librarians, the movement on the street, start beating them. I want to ask one question.
Go ahead, Daniel.
They say in pass the law for every cash smoking job, they send you to jail. I want to ask. So what do you do for the DA?
All right, so that's the reason why we come to talk to you, right? You tell government, say, oh, I agree to leave the drugs, but I want you to do XYZ because the drugs, I'm addicted to the drugs. That means on my heart. I can't sleep over drugs. I can't lay down over drugs. So before the law can hold me, you are my government, you need to help me too. So you tell government, say, okay, before the law takes effect, they'll have rehabilitation center, they'll go there and be rehabilitated to the society. And you know, so those are things I want you to say, what do you want? You should tell me what you want.
One thing I want. I want to get to the hospital.
Okay.
Okay,
a high, right?
I want you smoking money and you looking at.
The people say they didn't get to you. Those are
number one, when you smoking the money and you looking at head.
Okay.
Like you hear their stomach, you hear their feeding, and in the ear when you smoke your skin rehab, all that thing on the job, why you give it? No help, no better cure in his life. So when you don't ask the government, why we are there saying all to pay for all the big camera, then give you all to do for all in life.
Okay. So you want to know what government will do for you to leave the drug at first thing. Yeah. When you leave it, what you'll be doing in the society, right? Yes. That's what you want.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm sure they're listening to you. They will be able to answer some of those questions. But do you go to visit your family sometime? Be audible, you have to speak louder. Do you go to
my family sometime? Like November 29 is my stuff. They've been rep when I was going to visit.
Okay. Your mother still living?
My mother still living, but my mother way in the country.
Okay. So sometimes when your sister sees you, what does she tell you? What she can tell you?
She can be happy with this sound.
Huh?
She can be happy.
She can be happy?
Yes.
How do you feel being on drugs? How do you feel? Huh?
Feel bad.
Why you feel bad?
Damage our health.
Okay, damage
We
our
are back in the society.
What
Why
class?
we passing something, but I don't see you again.
What class you were in when you dropped and get on drugs? What class you were in?
You can't feel.
You are in 10th grade. Meaning you are a 10th grade student. So if you leave drugs, you let her go back to school?
Yes.
Okay, then. Anything further you want to say so we can speak to the other brother up there? My brother, can we speak to you too? Yeah, go ahead. You on drugs too?
For sure.
Oh wow, you do?
I'll be able to tell you say yes because I in and out.
Yeah, you look handsome, bro.
Yeah.
What's her name?
You call me Chris Colley.
Chris, do you go to school or you auto high school?
The high school dropout, as you can see.
What's your?
But you setting problem. The second sensei, you know, there was no support. At the time, I used my mother 2017.
Okay. Chris, you're the other way, yeah?
At the time I used my mother 2017, there was no support. And then my mom and my dad were not together at that time. So that was why dropping out of school. But high school dropout.
Okay.
Yeah, from LT and Zogos.
Okay, so how old are you, Chris?
At 22 years of age.
What class you were in when you dropped from high school? What class were you in?
About
11th grade. All right. So, just in case you leave drugs today, are you willing to go back to school?
For sure.
All right. So, tell me, how did you get on drugs?
You know, before me coming in happy, other people say peer pressure, but me, anyway, I consider that to be the same because I started on a level of smoking on grass.
Okay.
They used to make me, you know, when I smoke on grass, I meditate. You know, other people, you know, most of the time, other people you admire me, so now they can put it in your face. And they tell me, say, oh, they bought in touch with comedy. So now they put it in the phone or two. But something, you know, one of my poor, we start teaming together. Yeah, I'm a poor, maybe put just in my real life.
Okay. So, what's the difference between drugs and the grass?
No,
Because myself now, sometimes
big difference
it's
in
a
there.
grass.
Big difference in there.
What the drugs does?
Just as a drugs user, once you smoking drugs, you're thinking about maintaining the body again no more. Your body will keep on ticking. And when you're smoking grass, as a grass smoker, you know you don't have things in the body. And also you don't let dig. Even your clothes, when you get suitcase in your house, why you see the dirty clothes, in your dirty clothes box, you got late dirty clothes. You don't let it be there. Because you'll be thinking, I'm more catchy. You'll be sleeping when you go and more your food. And you see it? And then they get hiding from you, they will always tell you this. So you always position one or two. So big difference in there.
So now that the Liberian government, through the legislature, has passed a law on drugs, making that non-bailable, meaning you do it, you sell it to somebody, they will put you in jail, nobody can stand for you, it looks like rape. You know when somebody rape at jail, ministry, right? So that's how the drugs law looks like now. I mean, how do you welcome that news?
Oh, wow. That is really hard here.
Okay.
Yeah.
You support it. So some of your friends that I spoke to earlier on, they say it's good, but they also want for government to have a rehabilitation center for them, where they will go and be rehabilitated and stuff like that.
For sure, it should be like that. Because as I said here, for the time I was crying in a habit, you know, I was living in a habit. It used to me, you know, that weakness. It used to be in the body. They seen it while I'm going on treatment, that weakness. You know, sometimes when I wake up, when I wake school or don't me, I don't be doing myself. I can be someone I can be, you know, in the society. I can be feeling fine when I'm there. And seen it. So the weakness is too much. But I put the high chicken. And seen it. So that's the reason why they requesting for rehabilitation center.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, if just in case, after seeing this video and looking at you handsome as you are on this video, and somebody asks me to come identify you, so you can serve as an ambassador for government to talk to your colleagues, your young peers in this habit, will you be willing to do so?
I'm waiting for sure. I'm waiting to encourage my friends and brother. You know, my friend also because the talent, you know, you are just left. It brings step back to my left, real left. Because
how?
Talent, everything got inside.
What talent you had in you?
Yeah, as an artist.
You can see.
From one country. I think people will watch me on the television and then, yeah, they were identified. I want to go acting for one country. And you getting me? And then for my ENT, I was in Bonga Talent. I served with Bonga Talent for 3 good years.
Okay.
Before me, a tennis also. 30 years ago. And you getting me? But no time. Yeah. Since I got really happy, no time. The way I used to get mine or keeping money, also you got nothing I can't. Yeah, it ain't happening again.
All right.
So, real left, you know. That is bringing idea, supporting idea for it.
Okay, so currently as we speak, do you miss school sometimes? Do you miss your time in school? Do you miss your time, you know?
You know, when you're saying this, you're asking a question, it brings sorrow to me. You tell I think I'm a little more. You getting me? You know, sometimes when I come in from Jossa or sometimes when I come into what's the ghetto, you know, on a school days where I seen school boys, school girls, on our way going to school. I saw it come to my mind, say, yeah, during that time, during our high school. And sometimes when the schools having bad school dance, because at that time I dance some more to show our talent. So that time some more one year say also and so school battle school dance, you know? Yeah, so now I feel bad because at that time some more to show our talent. At that time all of you know we give fame. Yeah. So the question he asked me, we saw the real.
Thank you so much. So your name again, bro?
Chris Curry.
Thanks, Chris, for speaking to me, and I hope that you will use this message to tell your friend that there's a law now. Those of us that are on the substance, we need to be careful. Let's try to pull some fire behind government to have rehabilitation centers for us, so that we can leave these drugs and be reintegrated in the society. Thanks for being on the platform. And can we speak to you, my brother? You've been watching Chris, and Chris said he wants to cry because the question brought sorrow to his heart. How you doing? What's your name, bro?
My name is Eric Okula Jr.
Okay, Eric. Eric, how old are you?
I'm 29 years old.
Oh, that's great, Eric. So, Eric, I mean, before we get into the passes of the drug law and other things, tell us, how did you get into this habit? How you manage to start taking drugs?
I'm taking drugs because after the war, of child terror, and our government, which is Madam Eddie Johnson, said making Nigerian to be the chief justice, the general of staff for Liberia Army. In that time, I see that drugs waste in Liberia and I had in government time.
Okay.
So in that time, I started taking drugs. I started taking drugs on my head in time. And from that time to up to this time, the government is not taking real action on it.
Okay. So now that government has taken action, now government has passed law. This government has passed a law. They call it a drugs law. I think I was just showing it to one of your friends, your colleagues, or one of your bosses. I was giving the copy so you can read it. That law is there now. What do you make of the law?
Yeah, first of all, I tell the government, thank you for passing the law. I'm a user.
Okay.
And in passing the law, I tell the government, thank you again, because if you make the law strong, and with the youth, I build a country. And I see this day that drugs is taking over Liberia gradually. And the government stay there and watch, and just take over the country, and just take over the youth, will be left behind. So I tell them, thank you for passing the law that make the law strong. I'm a user. Okay. Yes.
So when you say the law strong, what do you mean? It means that anybody who brings the drugs in the country that person goes through be prosecuted by government. That's what you're saying.
Yes.
So because I'm sure, you will not be a user if the drug does not come to the country, right?
Yes.
Okay. So the issue of rehabilitation also, what do you make of that?
And taking off on this habit or reducing or bringing the law, making the law strong, you got to build a rehabilitation center for we the drug user to go there. And going there is not a team. When we go there, we might learn a trade coming from there, and we might be useful in the society. We might get go, leave drugs, and end of the day, nothing to do. So we are asking the government of Liberia taking off on the street to carry out to a rehabilitation center. They don't want big joke. They don't want take joke with it. That is stand strong. It is not stand strong. Liberia, we the youth, the country will go backward and backward. So that is stand strong. That they come together. That they crowd international community to give them hand to stop drugs on Liberia, because the drug is looking like a virus. I've been inside today, and I know 2 years ago, 30 people were not inside, all on it, I come inside. So the drug is a bad thing that can destroy a country in a second. So I'm going to make for the government to take side with it. Any consumer, any dealer that they be there with, no drug. It can be government official, it can be whosoever that they stand by the law and prosecute anybody. It can be the president, it can be the vice president, it can be senator, it can be representative, it can be the director, it can be the speaker. When they catch you selling drugs, because most of the government workers this day, they're selling drugs, and they bring drugs into our country. We don't know if they bring drugs in, the people say, so they made the drugs in it. No control, drugs all over. When you say do I call, I get people in the government, they will free me, this, that. So the law the government are passing, that they make it strong. And I thank you for the government of Liberia. I'm a user, that they have paid their own up, because we will not see it, we will not smoke it.
That's great. If we do not see it, we will not smoke it. So let me ask you this question. Now you've spoken very lengthily, very clearly. I love the way you spoke. But let's assume that government calls upon you, say, be an ambassador for us, so that we can make sure the thing, leaves Liberia or let it be reduced a bit. Will you be willing to do so?
I'll be waiting, 100% waiting.
All right. Will you also be willing to maybe be a whistleblower for government? Because I'm sure you know people who are dealers, you know people who can bring the substances to you, you know people who can bring the drugs to you. Maybe tomorrow you are rehabilitated in the society, but you know some of them still doing it. Yes. Will you be willing to call their names?
Yes.
Why?
Because I know the effect of it, and if I don't put stop to it, it will affect my generation that coming. And we will not put stop to it, Liberia will not be have Liberia again. Because the youth are supporting every day, gradually. So we need to put stop to this habit, what is called drugs. And people can say, Nigeria, man, yes, the people come and make the money and go build a country, and we say sovereign.
Is it true that Nigerians can actually bring drugs? Is it true? Have you seen that?
Yes.
You're not calling him though, but
yes.
from your own, what you seeing, from your own experience, is it true that Nigerians can actually bring drugs?
Yes. These are the main people that start bringing drugs into Liberia. So I want to make the government of Liberia to put strong law. If Nigerians are traveling from Liberia or from that side to enter into our country, then security stand and do proper searching. That is search them well, and then they get information on them who they are before coming to our country.
The last time the government of Liberia arrested $100 million worth of drugs, I don't know whether you heard it,
yes.
Over cocaine.
Yes.
How did they receive that information? How you receive that information? Was it happening for you, or you enjoy the way the government worked that time, or what?
Yes, I enjoy the way the government worked, because if that type of amount of drugs they come to enter into our country, and we come to spoil beyond, and we come to our generation to come. There will be no generation to come, and we will spoil totally, and they can't make the money and go out of the country. So I tell the Liberian government, thank you very much for passing this law, and this law is a major law, and we shall support it.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for speaking to me. I appreciate your time with me. Your name again, brother?
My name is T. Ire Kekula Jr. from Bon County.
Thank you. Ire, what's your position here?
I'm a unit.
When you say you know, what does that mean?
Faster.
Faster means what? Faster means the. Yeah, I see why you're speaking so. Somebody say you're speaking verbatimly. Somebody commented saying he's speaking verbatimly. That means you speak very well.
Yes.
Thank you so much for speaking to me. So, folks, I mean, there's no one to speak to us again. I'm sure this is how we're going to end this live. We've been here speaking with some of our colleagues, some of our friends, some of our brothers who are on drugs. We have come to speak to them on the issue of the passage of the drugs law. What do they make of that? Even though they were not actually informed about it, I managed to reach to them and even show them the act that was passed on yesterday. They welcome the idea by government to pass the law. It's a good thing. They also speak about government proactiveness in making sure that the drugs, the law is enforced to the fullest. They also spoke of rehabilitation, that drugs is a habit, it's a way of life. Before someone leaves it, that person has to be treated, go to hospital, take some medicine, and then you have to go to rehabilitation center. From there, you have to be reintegrated into society, maybe by employing you if you qualify, or maybe helping you to go back to school. So you listen to them. Thanks for watching. My name is Prince Morba. This is Focus on Liberia Television live from the USA, Atlanta, Georgia. Let me say thanks to the CEO there in Atlanta, Mr. Dennis Jia, who is the Chief Executive Officer of Focus on Liberia TV. Let me say thanks to Anthony C, who is the Operation Manager of Focus on Liberia TV. My name is Prince Morba. Let me say thanks to my colleague, Theo Williams in Liberia, who has done all the technical work for us in Liberia to be one of the best. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Do join us another time for another live broadcast on this platform. Thanks so much, and bye for now.